Hi everybody, Sniper here. Um, Today we're assigned to talk about a place or thing that's important to us. And before we start, I just want to really quickly mention what's going on with my voice and the hat. So, this voice pitch is faked, but this is the one I prefer to use, and if you saw my first video and heard my higher pitched voice, we're never going to talk about it again, and if you try to bring it up with me, Spot and Race will break your knees. For those of you who didn't just have your kneecaps broken, I also want to mention this hat. So, I'm following the age-old principle that scary people wear silly hats, and scary people are frequently pretty solid or powerful leaders. So, examples of this: Napoleon Bonaparte, Franco always had a hat. I'm not sure Franco's a great example of a leader, but, Abraham Lincoln wore a silly hat. Spot Conlon wears a silly hat. Scary people wear silly hats. So in an attempt to make myself one of these scary, leadery people who have enough self-confidence to wear a silly hat, every vlog from now until further notice, I am going to be wearing a different ridiculous hat. So, anyway, on to the actual topic of the vlog, which is a place or thing that's important to us or makes us happy. Now, some of you will know that I'm not good with emotions, so I'm gonna do my best here, okay? So, a lot of you might know that, us newsies are, for the most part, pretty poor. So we do holiday gifts sort of catch as catch can. Whenever you have the money to give a gift around this time of year, you give a gift. And a lot of us, chip in, so we'll all buy Jack a sketch pad, even if, in practicality, Davey buys the sketch pad and the rest of us sort of pay him back in nickels and dimes over the next year or so. Or, we'll all get Spot new ribbons for his ballet shoes. That kind of thing. They're all very small gifts, but they mean a lot. So, some of you might know that I'm obsessed with plants. Like, obsessed with plants, as in, put me near a florist and you will lose me for the next half an hour because I will be staring at the flowers. So my friends all chipped in to buy me this for Christmas. And it's some kind of tropical plant. I don't really know anything about it, but it's surrounded by cute little green and orange moss. Needs watering once a week. And it's perfect. And all the guys chipped in to buy me this. And, Race, of course, was the one who actually gave it to me, ran up and handed me a plant while I was in the middle of working. And it took me a minute to realize that it was a gift. At Crutchy's request, this plant is also named Roger. Partially after the Rent character, and partially after my big brother. I had an older brother named Roger, who left the city when I was pretty young. And he just left me and, me all of 10, and my dad pretty much alone. And we lived in Queens at that point, before my dad switched jobs and we managed to somehow get into Manhattan. But so they left me all alone in Queens, and this was before I was old enough to start working, so we really weren't living well at all. And Roger and I recently got back in touch, and he's been writing me letters, but we haven't seen each other since I was 10. And he's a botanist. He's working in botanical science. He is part of an organic movement that works against Monsanto, which I don't know enough to talk about. Something about genetic engineering in plants and corporate influence, which is... I'm not smart enough to know these things, but Roger sort of, from when I was very, very young, fostered in me a love for plants, and some of you might have older siblings, and you know what it's like when your big sister, big brother, big sibling really loves something and you want to be just like them at age, 4. I've always loved flowers and plants and botany, and so is he. The fact that all the guys chipped in to buy me this is really sweet. It's really sweet. And I'm not good at saying the L word. I'm really not. I can do it in sign language, but the word doesn't come out my mouth. So I'm not good at saying it, but this is the sign language that you would, my dad always used this with me when he was dropping me off for school. He would, stand by the bus, because, the bus to school, and he would stand by the bus, and as it drove away, he would make this symbol at me. And it's a symbol that means love. And I'm not good at saying I love you. I'm not really good at applying emotion to anything. But when I look at this plant, it feels like I'm going to school, and my dad and Roger are standing at the bus station doing this. And, like, my friends are saying this to me. Like they know. And, guys, I can't say it. I can't say the words. Happy holidays to everybody. And I guess I'll see you all in the new year. Oh, just really quick, my resolution this year is to wear even sillier hats. So, oh man, it feels so weird to do the sniper out thing after that, but sniper out.